And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Shane Smith. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. And
That's
now 1 and 2. In the air, left field, Taveras gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Mackenzie Gore. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singing.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy it when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jake Bowers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. In the air, right field, Cowser on his way over, and there's 1 down.
Batting second, catcher, Kyle Steele.
Gore. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And the 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Oh.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there,
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Designated hitter.
no problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And a big swing and a miss How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Foul ball there.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Get it right, get it right. Oh, got to. Hold on, this is where I belong. I won't look down, need to live for hope is gone.
Second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
Ball.
Check swing went around, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That is it. Catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Ball 2.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth. the
Samuel
designated hitter,
Basallo, the
Samuel
next to hit for the
Basallo.
Orioles. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
This to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Ryan Mountcastle. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Strike 1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air center field. Robert on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Leody Taveras.
In the dirt, ball one. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Next offering
that's a
is
ball.
down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And now 2
Batting
gone.
seventh, third baseman,
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. There's the strike.
Woo!
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what? Here we go, y'all. Say
Back
what?
at right
Leading
field
off for the
and into the
Orioles,
box for Baltimore,
left fielder,
Dylan Beavers. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one lifted to left. Taveras takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Here we
Checks
go.
his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-2. That's down and
No,
in.
that's a ball.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. This one in the air right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock.
And that is that. Here on the south side, so up now for Chicago, Ferrar Encarnacion. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey! Ball.
There's a strike. And that's
Ball 3.
outside. connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Second baseman, Maxime Nunez.
Nunez working in new surroundings after getting selected in the Rule 5 draft in the offseason.
Yeah, Rule 5 pickups can be so critical at times. Think of some of the players acquired that way. Johan Santana, Shane Victorino, even Hall of Famers like Hack Wilson and Roberto Clemente. He's got an opportunity now that he's with this new franchise.
Swings through that one for strike one. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's a foul ball. 2-2 now, and that one is inside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now here's Jake Bauers. Flying to right his first time. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. This to center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there. Back here on the south side, and into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
This one in the air, center field. Encarnacion moving under this one. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Colton Cowser.
On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the
Here's
Orioles,
Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Backed off the plate that time. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, hot.
That one ripped, but foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, is designated hitter Samuel Basallo.
Up and in, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the dirt. Clips the corner, strike one. Basallo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one fouled hard the other way. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back at right field, bottom 4, Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's the ball. No, that's the ball.
In the air, left field.
Foul ball.
And it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colton Montgomery.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1.
Ball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Sosa started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Ball. 2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Late on that fastball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. We go to the top of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Dylan Beavers. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Orioles.
First and second, no outs. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Yes.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. The shortstop takes the ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Oh.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside. And now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Ryan Mountcastle.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Nope, that's low.
Fouled off down the right side. Just missed.
That's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Fouled off. He was late. The White Sox trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Fly to left his first time.
He's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that'll do it. Left-hander out of the bullpen,
Number
Andrew
39.
Chafin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's a 1-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Fought off foul. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Ball, low.
And the 1-0. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Cowser around third. The relay throw.
No, he
Safe.
beat it,
And
he
they
beat
lead
it.
by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. What a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Montgomery on to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Whoa. Right, woo. Ball 2.
One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Hudson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Right, woo.
Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Fouled off left side. And that's way high. And 1-1. Hudson, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Checks over to first, back safely. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Up next for the
Big
Orioles.
spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
This one in the air, center field, and Encarnacion settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, Encarnacion steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White
And
Sox.
as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Way inside.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Strike 1.
The White Sox down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for
Back to the top of the
White
order. Now, Jake Bauers.
Sox. Bauers.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope,
And that
that's
one
high.
upstairs. Late on that fastball. That one way inside. Draws the walk
That's
there.
low. Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the White Sox. Catcher, Kyle Neal.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Taylor. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch
Ball.
misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tapped softly on the ground. He'll do it himself. That was a strong at bat, even though he
Up
couldn't
next
find a
for the
way on
Orioles,
base.
Right fielder Colton Cowser.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Tavares takes it in for the out. 2 away. Here's the
Up
catcher
next
to
for the
hit.
Orioles,
Adley Rutschman.
catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Up.
Man at second. Way inside. Gets away. Rutschman up to third on the wild pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. That's the third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Montgomery.
On the ground to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter Lenny Sosa.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Popped up. Alonso settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
For the White Sox, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Softly hit to third,
Oh!
and it goes just foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder, Leody Taveras.
Slice down the right side. And a foul ball. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shatter glass ceiling, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Blake Trinan. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hey! That's a ball.
Late that time, and it's strike two. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Grounds one to short. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. That one almost got him. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 5-0.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Quick move to first. Robert dives back in. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. He hauls it in. 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
No, that's a
That
ball.
one missed. Line drive, base hit. Robert on his way around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one almost hit him.
Ball 2.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Henderson coming home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Matt Strom.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Cowser in the box now. Takes strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Soroka.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Just missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one fouled off. On the ground right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Ferrar Encarnacion. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike. 0-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 1-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's down and away. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
For the White Sox, second baseman,
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that's the inning. We go to the ninth. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
That's the ball. Hey!
Strom, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Popped in the air, left field. Taveras should have this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Samuel Basallo.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Montgomery under it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's already homered here in this one.
Whoa!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That misses. And the count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, saying in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Lenny Sosa. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Riding my shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be step like 4 5. Yo, cool won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. No daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie.